Well, the game tells you exactly what I'm going to be doing right now. But I thought I'd give this time out. To share what's been going on. Of course, we see the Earth is in trouble, and you had to send one lone fighter in order to save the universe, or the world, or whatever. So, this is Space Megaforce, brought to us by Toho and Compile of 1992. So, what's been going on with me?
Multiple shots.
If you hadn't noticed, well, things have been busy here at Tenkaichi House.
Laser.
We've been, of course, getting our house renovated. Well, at least the bathroom part, as well as the backyard.
Multiple shots. Multi-directional shots.
So, as you notice, I've been pretty busy with I've been pretty busy with my LPs, as you notice, and I've been finishing them at a damn good rate. So, I've been busy with mainly my Let's Plays, and at the same time, a lot of what I've been working on. Like mainly my books and all that, my novels and such. Let me tell you, it's been really, really busy. I mean, the backyard looks twice as messy as it was before, but only because, like I said, the backyard, I mean the back house rather, is getting renovated. I might have a video up on that later about that, showing you exactly what I mean. But then again, if you're wondering what was going on while I was recording Fable 3, yeah, I got a lot in my head right about now. If you were wondering what was going on earlier, that was when I was recording Fable 3, the final episode of the main quest. That's what was going on. Painter showed up, and he showed up just to deal with the backyard. Truth be told, when I first started LPing, this was going to be my channel intro. This was going to be my channel intro to my channel. Of course, this is like the 16-bit version of Gunnak and Blazing Lasers, really. That's all this game really is. It's like the spiritual successor to both games. So yeah, I've been working pretty late as most of you have kind of noticed. I'm tired for the most part, but it's a good kind of tired, you know. Because, you know, it's progress. Progress is always good, so. With that kind of progress, you know, I can focus on other things that need my attention. Like I could say yesterday, I showed up late because, well, I was dead to right sleep. Right after I finished Fable 3. Right after I finished Fable 3 and, you know, uploaded it and everything, I made dinner for my family. And what I did was made what I made for them was steak and eggs with some waffles. And if you've never done it for your family, you know, you should cook for them every once in a while. So that's what I did, for the most part. When I fell asleep yesterday, I was literally out. I was literally out like a light. So for the most part, yeah, I was basically just like really, really exhausted, but it was that good kind of exhausted. And literally, people don't know what I go through on a daily basis. Family mainly. At the same time, trying to finish off all my projects that I'm currently working on just to finish off my 2013 Let's Plays. And for those who've never heard of this game, it's one of those very early games on Super Nintendo. But yeah, when I actually first started LPing, this was going to be my channel intro, as I mentioned, but the reason why I didn't go with it is because it really didn't sound too good when I was trying to introduce myself. mean, I've never taken public speaking when I was in school, so that's another reason why. And no, I haven't done it yet.
Third power shot.
Why do people just do that? That was my cousin, by the way. Sort of reminds me of Musha in some way. She was asking me earlier about if I were to do, if I had finished, something for her. I didn't quite do it because I said I would have to do the following. I would have to really just get rid of all the ink I have. Just waste my ink. But I feel, I should waste my ink first before I even try to say, oh, well, let me do this for you. Let me waste all my ink first. You're using it, so you might as well, use it up. I'm not worried about ink, though, because I do have 2 carts of, 2 carts of ink. And the one thing that's known about me is that I have a tendency to save whatever kind of ink I have. Or with certain video games, I manage to save my money and I really never spend it. And even if I do, what I usually spend it on is things I would need. No, I forgot. Acts like blazing lasers.
Give me a break, will you? Laser.
But this is one of those games that, really, if you've never played this game, clearly you should try for yourself. And since it's done by Toho, it's cheesiness to the ut. I mean, it's one of those games that, I kind of ran across at my local video store at one point, and of course my video store now is out of business. Which is a shame because I used to go up to my local video store right after school every weekend. And they were like $2.50. Sometimes they were lower than that. Sometimes I often score a deal like, maybe $2 or so. But at first they were like your typical video store. They sold VHS, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and Genesis. Then they got with the rest of the program and started and started selling, you know, PlayStation. Didn't know it was that short. Had to turn up the music a bit. Because the music here is pretty damn good. There's so many games that I've played at that video store. It's ridiculous. Even when they did kind of went out of business, I still missed it. Now when I go up there, it's a Radio Shack. I kid you not, there's a Radio Shack up there where I used to go. I mean, I still go up there, but the thing is, I don't go there like I used to. I mean, it's a rarity that we do go up there at times.
Laser.
Only because, you know, whenever we go to the store, it's usually somewhere. It's usually way out there near the airport. So that's the thing. But that's how I actually started getting into, you know, what is considered to be, you know, playing different games and just playing the not so known games. It's when I was in high school. And it was so worth it, really. That and my mom also played a hand in it. These days, though, these days, I find myself being, I don't know, under the weather because of this month. Kind of worried if I ran out of games to play, rather. For the fact that I'm getting older, getting on in my years. I do worry about that. I mean, I have cerebral palsy, and the problem with cerebral palsy is that side effects. One of the side effects I really do have a problem with is my speech. The fact that I tend to pause in between every little thing that might come into my commentary. It kind of affects my commentary, affects those who listen to my commentary because it bugs the shit out of them. I didn't want that. Powerful love, but still.
Missile.
Anything that would help me out, that's good. As long as I can get...
Lift charge.
I mean, I worry about things like that. Even though I'm told, oh, you know, don't worry about it. I worry because it's my life.
Right.
And being that it is my life, I worry about the first thing that pops in my head. So you can kind of understand why I worry about my speech. And sometimes I have to tell some idiots out there, oh, you know, I have cerebral palsy. They see it like, oh, well, they see it as otherwise. Like, I'm not asking you to feel sorry for me or tell you otherwise, but that's how it is.
Get it.
You know, don't be mad at me just because I can't provide the best commentary
Multiple shots.
you know, I can't provide the most thrilling commentary all the damn time. Damn it, I don't want two. Nor three.
Laser.
Two, thank you. I mean, that's how it is with me. I have problems speaking at times. Then, well, I'm an author. I keep quiet most times. Even with friends, I keep very quiet at times. Because I think they have more to talk about than I do. They really do. They have more to talk about than I do. I leave the talking up to my videos. I talk more in my videos than I do with actual people. Because either I'm hearing something about what happened in the gaming world or, you know, everyday job or, you know, the daily lifestyles. Thank you. I'm mostly on the listening end. And whenever being asked, how was my day, I really don't have anything to say. I don't have any thrilling stories to tell about my life. Kind of wish I did, though, but in a sense, you know, I'm not that all interesting. I mean, what is there to say? I'm trying to make another book. Having trouble trying to make this book that I'm constantly working on. I'm still working on it, but as you can tell, it's not as easy as one thinks it is. And it isn't. Trying to make a novel is not very easy.
Right.
I mean, sometimes it would take probably months, maybe years just to finish a novel. Only because it's not easy. And it really isn't easy, you know, you're trying to figure out what to write next or how to word it or even more. Or even more. It's just as difficult as talking. And the stuff that goes on in my head is basically just me trying to think of stories. Or let alone scenes. And as you can tell, you know, like I said, my friends talk more than I do. And I get quiet, so therefore it's like, well, I don't mean to get quiet, but I've really got nothing to talk about. And even on a blog like this, it's the only time I will actually have the time to say what's on my mind. And my laser has reached level 0. How the fuck that happened? But usually I like to take this opportunity to say what's on my mind. Because that's the only time that, you know, you'll actually ever hear what's on my mind. Well, if you know, if it's Toho, you know it's going to be extra cheesy. They do mean it though, you know, they talk about what goes on at their jobs and everything. Like I said, I kind of wish I did have something to talk about, but apparently I don't. And things that bother me most times when I'm doing games is expectations. And sorry to say, but I don't have any expectations. So neither should you, you know. I'm playing a game. I'm only showing it off. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing anything else but showing a game off. I'm not doing it for, you know, popularity contest, because I know there are plenty of other people much better than I can say I'm okay with it. I don't prove myself to be a pro. I'm just playing it for sheer enjoyment of it. And that's a problem that most of us of the previous generation do not understand. What the fuck is it with you guys? I mean, most of you trolls out there, you just want to pick on somebody just to be picking on somebody just because you want to get your own shits and giggles for only 5 seconds. And then after that, then you want to start complaining about what hard-working people actually do. And I mean, I do know a lot of hard-working people on YouTube. You know, I mean, they're friends of mine, so most of them work. And I say that loosely, most of them work. Depending on their schedules, yeah, they get days off. Sometimes. But you know. Most times when they come home, they're tired. They're whipped. All they want to do is sleep, but they really want to just have time with their friends. Namely, I'm glad to be one of their friends. Even though I'm the guy who just basically listens. Like I said, an author's life is a pretty boring one, sadly to say. Like I said, most times I'm in thinking, I'm not really listening. And even if I am listening, it's like, yeah, I'm still in my own world. I'm responsive though, but I'm kind of in and out of my own world. Most times that's where I am. I'm mostly in my own world after hours. I decide if I want to do a game or if I want to blog. These are one of those times I just want to blog. I want to play a game just to be playing it. Not to prove a point. Not to be, you know, not show, oh, I'm so pro, I do this. Hey, look at me, guys! I may be many things, but retarded I'm not. And I do mean that in the most simplest way possible. I'm no retard. And I take offense to being called that. I mean, I've been called that in public sometimes. By little kids who don't even know any better.
Laser.
Not adults, little kids. And of course, they don't know any better because they don't even realize what the meaning of retardation means, let alone why they call it. Or the same thing for saying, oh, you're gay. Well, the original term for gay means happy. So yeah, if you're calling me if I am gay, yeah, I'm pretty happy. Yeah, I'm living. You know, I got my life. I have my family, my friends. I have the best of both worlds. You know, as long as I can wake up every day and continue to do the best I can, then shouldn't that matter? I mean, yes, I may be on YouTube, and the like, and I'm doing videos, and you know, whether they're Let's Plays or not, I'm doing something. mean, I could be a lazy bastard, but I don't want to be a lazy bastard.
Multiple shots.
I mean, that's the thing with me. I'm always busy.
Laser.
Even if I don't say I'm busy, I am. Just you won't realize I'm busy because mentally I'm always busy. Physically, not so much. Now you're probably wondering why I don't like February. I really don't like February for one reason. It's Black History Month. I'm a part of history, shit. Just because I'm a part of history doesn't mean that, you know, I want to hear about the past or who this person was. Yeah, I've heard enough through school, okay? You don't have to tell me who this person was. Even if it's on TV. I mute it. Especially if I hear something like, oh, Michael Jackson! I can tell you some things about Michael Jackson. You know, I don't like certain people. I don't like people that... I really don't like people that deem themselves, you know, better than other people.
Laser.
I don't deem myself as one of those people who don't feel they are better than anybody else. I mean, I have a lot going on in my head. I got issues that I'm thinking about, namely. I got ideas going on in my head that I can't stop. And they need my feedback because that is the life of an artist. You really can't stop thinking. Because you always got something going on in your head. With me, it's always something different. Like, what am I going to do for the next couple hours? After I get up anyway. So, oh, I gotta go to the store. Oh, I have to do this. Oh, I have to make sure that I do this when I get on the computer. Oh, I have to make sure I have to do this and do that. I can never sleep because of all the things that are simply in my head. All the plans and all the things that just are constantly going inside my head.
Laser.
I mean, I was depressed one weekend. I was just disgusted with everything that was going on with me. You know, the fact that 5 months and nothing of value has actually came in, you know. I mean, no kind of capital hasn't come in, and yeah, it does weigh on me. And that's hard on me because, you know, it's what I do. I write books for a living. And then on top of that, when you're somehow being compared to someone else or whatever else, it kind of weighs on you. Weighs on you heavily. Like, what you do is not good enough, so you have to do more. And I can tell you, it is not easy on me. Because my one pet peeve is being in a word compared to by someone else. I'm pretty sure everyone has heard that before. Why can't you be more like this person? I can tell you flat out, I can't be. I can't do it. I've done things that I'm not very proud of. Things that happen to me that I don't feel all that well about. Now, I'm not talking about I'm not talking about personal pride as being a man, but I'm talking about as a human. As a human, you know. It's not easy. And me doing these kind of videos, it's like self-help for me. It's therapy. It's therapeutic that I share what's going on in my head. Because, let me tell you something. Family is not going to help you. Seriously. They'll only try to help you, but they can't really help you when the real big issues matter the most. And I'm pretty sure
later.
And when I hear later, I'm going to hear one thing my mom always say. You know, you should pray.
Later.
Yes, I know about prayer. I know that prayer works. Not that I don't believe in God. I'm a Christian myself, but you know, like I said, there are some things I'm just really not proud of. Things that happen to me, I'm not proud of it. Because I have to continue to live with it. Like the fact that I was married once and or the fact remains that I'm a rape survivor. That's something I gotta live with. Or the fact that I get harassed by idiots who just by some idiots who are so damnable stupid that it makes no goddamn sense of why they want to waste 5 goddamn minutes of trying to say something stupid that's not gonna make a lick of beans to me, and yet it's gonna show up on one of my videos saying that I suck or you know, I should stop LPing, or I should, you know, do this, or I should do that. You know. And I rarely get a word of thanks. not saying I should deserve award things. But like I said, I'm not one of those people who are doing it for money. I already have a career doing that for me. This time's been tough and it's been hard. It's been terrible. Like these videos, I'm doing them just for the sake of doing them. I'm not doing it for money. I'm doing it just because, you know, my channel's about showing off the unheard of. And even though there are some games out there that I'm being shown or being told about, there are people out there willing to help me with the cause of showing off certain games that have never been heard of, whether they are, you know, from this generation or otherwise. I don't mind that. You know, that's helping me. Because if I'm doing it for, like, say, an indie company, and they want me to show off this game that they made, they want me to review it, fine. I can do that, no problem. Because most people don't understand. Remember, you're a gamer, you know. What we do is free enterprise. I mean, yeah, I've heard things about, you know, partnership. As you notice, even with me having a partnership, it didn't change me.
Laser.
Oh, I see. Every time I take a hit. Okay.
Multiple shots.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Multi-directed shot. Litter.
But you know, as I'm speaking about this, you know,
Power shot.
just to me, you know, it's rare.
Power shot. Breath.
And you know, to me, to air out this stuff like this,
Multi-directed shot.
for me to talk about this, you know,
Multiple shots.
it's kind of a rarity, you know. It's a rarity that I actually do get stuff that I need to talk about off my chest because it makes me feel better. And like I said, the only reason why I do games like these is just because I feel I'm doing a great justice for me to be showing off games that weren't as well known during the age that it came out in, whether it was in the 80s or the 90s, and even now, because not all games are popular. Because you got those type of judgmental gamers out there who just who don't even know what good taste is. You know, you just want to play a game for what it is, not just because of all the... Not because of all the bells and whistles it has. Like, oh, it has this kind of graphics. It has this, it has that. That's nice, but... I just want to play a game. Is that wrong? Just to play a game. That's what most people just don't realize, you know? Oh, and if you say something bad about a certain series, oh, you would get the axe for it just because. Oh, if I say this game sucks, oh, there's a reason why it sucks. I just don't say, oh, this game sucks because, you know, this game sucks. You know, it's the same thing as for, you know, if people want feedback. Okay, if it's so bad, tell me why it does. But then again, this generation has never grown up playing Mario Brothers, Kung Fu, Space Megaforce, Terra Enigma. And it's sad because, you know, this generation has grown up on the orthographics. Oh, the graphics are so awesome. I want to play Call of Duty. Hey, Pookie87, how about you play some Call of Duty? Call yourself a real gamer. I get so sick and tired of hearing that shit. Make me sick. Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against first person games. I have nothing against first person games because I have a few on here that I do play. Offhand, I only have one game that I kind of play, and that's Red Steel 2, rather. I mean it. I really do. I really don't have that many games as far as, you know, first person goes. But I just don't believe in playing Call of Duty just to prove a point. Oh yeah, you know, you need to play Call of Duty. Well, the fact that I use walkthroughs. And I think I mentioned this before, but the reason why I use walkthroughs is because for certain games that I'm foreign or alien to, I have to. Like with Fable 3, for instance. Yes, I went through Fable 3 the first time. I didn't understand it because, I didn't understand the game to begin with because I was just playing it. I wasn't aware of there being, you know, a good ending and a bad ending, and how you made a good ending was you had to do this, which is basically bail the kingdom out with your own money. But that's how you learn. And there's nothing wrong with it, you know. There's nothing wrong with actually trying to play one game on a different version. And on a different version, you understand how the game works. It makes you a better gamer. It makes you understand it much better. Well, the fact that, you know, there are certain games that require a bit of, intelligence to work with. I mean, it shouldn't take away the fact that I'm doing every game or every other game that, you know, people send me or you know, from my personal collection that I'm doing. But don't insult me, you know. Because I'm here, you know. Why insult me? Just because you think I'm easy, just because, oh, I'm an L peer. Oh, that means that you had to abuse me any sort of way just because I play games differently than other people. So what if I do? What's wrong with that? The tough questions, you know, they never have the cojones to answer back. I was just joking. No, I could take a good joke. But when you tell me that I suck or whatever, I take offense to it. You need to learn how to take a joke. No, you need to learn how to make a joke before you consider it funny.
Laser.
Like earlier tonight, or rather this morning, I noticed my drivers weren't up to date. So I spent like 3 hours updating all my drivers. So now all my drivers are indeed updated. And the funny thing is that they haven't been updated since 2010. Yeah, for as long as I had this computer, I did not realize my drivers were updated. So I said, you know what? What the hell? I noticed that, sir. Are you related to Bemilar by any chance? Oh God, don't tell me you're mocking Life Force. Jesus Christ. That's a goddamn shame. But yeah, like I said, you know, I could take a joke. But when you come on my channel and insult me, I am going to retaliate. Like some weeks back, I got some idiot comment about, you know, I was crying for some guy who basically, you know, had issues. And I'm talking about Juwario, but you know, the last video I actually ever made, you know, was Juwario. And so it just didn't make no sense. Just like that, I finished this game. Didn't even realize I finished the game. Good job well done. But like I said, it's stupid. You're going to insult me just because of race. That's telling me you have no sort of intelligence. And I just won't waste time and stupidity on such ignorance. But in the case of this game, Super Megaforce, which was my original channel intro, is done, over with. And I am glad I finished it. And I didn't even realize I finished it. That's how I am with certain games. I had to talk about something other than the game itself. Especially if it's a shooter, gotta talk about something else. So yeah, this was one of the many Tenkaichi files that I made. This game was made by Toho and Compile of 1992. 12 years old, but still plays just as good. So I've been the Tenkaichi of gaming, and this was Space Megaforce, presented by Toho. See you around with more videos.